Hello and welcome back to the city of Green Plains. A small starter city with a lot of polluting industry in the back. Okay, so let's take a look at our city and where we left it off last time. It's like a very small neighborhood, and we do have a lot of need for residential. So this will be an episode in which we will expand our city and do some beautification, because we made it to the first weeks in which we had no money. Now we can begin to uh, think about the life our citizens are having in our city and make sure they are happy, and we attract more of them in order to have a flourish industry sector. Okay, enough said. Let's begin. I like to think of my neighborhoods using dirt roads because they don't cost so much. So this will be a main road that carries traffic through the area. That's why I have no buildings at this main road, because we do not want people crossing the street from this shop to this shop in front of all the cars, that we want to go a little bit faster. Meanwhile, this is a larger street, but it's inside of the neighborhood and should have only local traffic, so people can cross from one side of the street to the other without being afraid that they will be hit by a car. While these are very in neighborhood streets in which the cars should go really slowly. So let's expand this neighborhood, this side of the neighborhood. So maybe this main avenue will go further this way, and then maybe it will take a turn towards the water. To have like a little waterfront or something. I think this we should connect to the industry, so not every citizen will have to go through this roundabout in order to make it to their job. And of course, we need to expand this industry, so probably we'll go to it a little bit like this. And here we will start to think about how our streets will connect, and how, if we want to have houses or shops right on the edge of the a river, or maybe we want a large street from which people can cross and go into the river. The river, sure, not into the river. We do not want people go into the river. Oh my God, we love our citizens. We do. Trust me. I'm not. I'm not fooling you. Okay. So maybe this will be our first main streets. I will just upgrade them right now. And I will put 3 on speed because I don't want to be left out of money. In this rhythm, our money will be over quite soon, and we do not want that to happen. Okay, so this is our street so far. I don't think this will be a main street. I'm kind of. I wish this wasn't here. Okay, and this will be just this intersection. Okay, and the rest will be secondary streets. So I will do it again with this one and then upgrade them. I don't know if that's even the need. Yeah, it's a little bit of. So I will just fast forward while I build the it's still gonna be a kind of a grid, but a grid doesn't have to be perpendicular. You can take a little freedom with it, because not all plots are perfectly 90-degree angles. So let's just have some fun while drawing up some streets. Okay, so this is our neighborhood, the main streets of our neighborhood. Maybe we'll even have one this like that. And let's begin upgrade them. And so unfortunately we only have this 2-lane road. It would be nice to have some nicer roads, but maybe we'll leave it like this until what? Okay, we'll leave them like this, and we'll upgrade them when we have nicer roads. Let's just begin zoning. And while we zone, we have to remember that we need some amenities, some services. So let's see how we are on school. We have only one school, so it's high time to place another one. Okay, these people don't have water. That will not be very pleasant. Okay, so let's try and give them water so they won't leave. And after all, we're trying to make them love our city, not complain that they live in a desert city. We don't have enough water. Let's see. We can up our budget. Yes, it was just low enough from the beginning. We can up it a little bit. We can put it to 100%. We're 99, and we forgot our roads. It's not a good idea to let them low like that, because the traffic will get really bad because the speed limit will decrease. Okay, let's see how we are on garbage. Only 30%. Okay, and with electricity, we might have an electricity problem. So we must get ready to buy another plant, otherwise we will be in deep trouble. Okay, so we'll probably have to connect this, and maybe move this here and the one here, and let's see where we can put another one. Anywhere, because we moved them like we're rich, and we were not rich. Let's do a little trick, and let's up a little bit the fee to our park, and see if that brings us a lot more money. And it does. Okay, okay, okay. Meanwhile, let's continue zoning. Yay! And we reached Boomtown. Now we have public transport. We can buy another square. We have some new policies. We unlocked a lot of roads once we unlocked the public transport. We can do heating, but this is so expensive. For now, we just have to let them heat up with the electricity. And we have cemeteries. Okay, okay. Let's, they will begin complain about a cemetery shortly, but our first concern, now we have. So probably what happened is that the temperature was low and they consumed a lot of electricity. Okay, we can postpone that for now. Let's see, because our citizens don't have enough parks. Let's hit some playgrounds. We have a school here, and maybe it's a good idea to have a playground around here. Okay, these people are kind of sad, so maybe we should have another playground here, since we have the space. And maybe a dog park. But where to put it? We'll have to demolish these poor people. Let's demolish some businesses. They don't suffer as much as the houses. The people have invested in them. And maybe these little ones here, they didn't invest that much. Did you? Tiny house? I cannot. I cannot do that. Let's just put it here. Okay. And maybe because we want this neighborhood to continue expanding, we'll have another one here. And of course, some ports for the people to maintain their health. One there. At some point, we'll have to put a high school, so that's that. But until then, now we have schools. Let's see how we are on the police. We're good for now. Maybe we'll just need another one close to another road, like maybe here. But that would be out of power for now. Maybe even here. Okay, and a firehouse. We do not have money, so let's just continue zoning. because we want the power to reach this little police station that we planted in the middle of nowhere. Let's hit up that speed. Okay. And we have some more need for industrial. We will give the people what they want. So let's continue with the industrial, maybe here. I think that is enough for now. Let's just build some more commercial spaces and leave some space here because maybe we'll throw in a path to connect with the playground that we just built. Okay. We'll leave that for later to sort out. And also this and this. Maybe we'll leave up room for a path here. Okay, and some more residential. Okay, so now let's see. We do not have more nicer streets yet, no. But we do have paths. And with paths, we can connect this rows that we left it here. Now we have a park here, and it will be nice for the people to go from one place to another without their car. So we'll just turn off these snaps because we don't want to snap to anything. And we'll just build and hope they connected. You see that connected to that one. This will be kind of hard. I don't think it will connect. The idea was for people to go from one place to the next. But okay, and maybe we'll have a little path here also, just to make it easier for people to get from one point to the other in the city without using their cars so much. Okay, so this is our park. Nice. So we'll just go through the city and connect all these dead ends that we have. We are out of power because the temperature is lower, but fortunately we do have the money to buy us a new power plant. Put right here. Okay. I think it's time to upgrade these roads. We will use industrial roads because we now have them. And this I don't want to be all this mumbo jumbo here. I just want to be one-way street for the trucks to be able to deliver the oil and for the garbage trucks to get here. So I will just do that. So if that is one way there, then now they can use this for this way to get in, and they could use this ones to get in or out. Okay. Now this doesn't have to be one way. But it's the industrial roads are a little bit faster than the dirt roads. And here, maybe we can use the larger industrial road because maybe we want some dedicated lanes, but I don't think we will be able to have them. So for now, I will just go with the same simple industrial road that we have used so far. Okay, this is where the industry will end. And this will be, maybe we'll expand our park and this will be another park area. People are starting to die and we don't have any cemeteries. Ooh, that is so bad. So we'll just have one cemetery here. Yay! Now the people are happy. Oh, these are all the businesses that are abandoned because it took us too long to expand our city. But that's okay, they will come back. Now I see that I missed a couple of streets. Okay, like this piece here, this piece here. And we need more industrials. So let's just go to the industrial road and continue. What am I demolishing wrong? That's okay. That's okay. I'm without the guides because we did all the path. And be that mess just yet. And we'll also upgrade this because we want all this area to have a more industrial feel. And these industrial roads, they do just that. Now, without having the road selected, we can go to junctions. So from traffic routes, junctions, and you can see where when a main road, a larger road, 4-lane road intersects with a smaller road, it creates a stoplight. We do not want stoplights, so we'll just turn them off, all of them, for now. And we'll replace them with stop signs. So this road we need to have priority. So everything that comes through here will stop. Everything, and this also. Then maybe this will have priority. It's kind of weird that our 2-lane roads have priority over the 4-lane roads, but we need the 4-lane roads for the trucks to be able to surpass each other while they are delivering or taking goods from the industries that work here. Okay, I think that's about it. Perfect. And of course we need to fix a roundabout. The same thing. We need people coming into the roundabout to stop and give way to the people that already are in the roundabout. But for now, I think we don't need that because the traffic is okay. Good. And the same goes for this. This is a main road. We do not want a traffic light. We just need to let these people here to stop and give way to the people that come that are on the main road. Same here. And now the traffic will flow a lot better when they don't need to stop for a traffic light even though there is no traffic. See all the people upgrading. Oh, everybody will stop here. You will stop and you will stop. Okay, that's it. Good. Now, what next? What next? We do not have a high school yet, so maybe it's high time we place one. Where to put it? We need more people to get access to it, as many as possible. So maybe here would be a good way to put it, but I don't want to be at the main road, so we'll just pop one. Where? Here? Maybe here. Let's put it here and just see how it goes. And all of this, we will just expand our park district. We'll just paint it away because we want all this to be a park and maybe even go there so we can have some separation between the residential and the industry zone. Now that we move this, so maybe this will become a little bit better with time, but we can plant some trees here. Maybe this is not the best position for a dumping facility as it has destroyed our park, as you can see. But we need some more residential, so let's just see where we can expand next. So we know for sure that this road will go through, as it is our main road that will connect us to the rest of the city. So from here, this will go straight through. But now we have this neighborhood, and maybe it will expand a little bit. We have another street that will expand into it, like here, from here. And maybe this will become T-junction. It will go like this. Or maybe it will go like this for a while. And then okay, so let's do the same thing with our streets. Let's use these tiny roads, and this will try to have as fewer intersections as possible. But on the streets that are inside our neighborhood, we can be more lenient. So maybe we'll have one intersection from this road, and the other will all have to be from here and here, maybe here. I'm trying to keep the T vibe, the T intersections, not make them a plus intersection, because that will be if I connect this to this, everybody will skirt will try to cut off this intersection and go through here, and we do not want traffic in our quiet neighborhood streets. So let's just see how we'll manage that. Maybe we have one like this, another one like that. Okay, I will just continue doing the streets, and I'll see you back when we're done. Okay, I think this is enough. Okay, we have some money and we have some demand, of course. Let's begin with our commercial zones that will be all around here. All around, all this should be commercial, and it will help us to um, jump the current from the electricity from one side to the next. Okay, so like this, and maybe we'll leave room here for a path because we have a crosswalk, and like this, and like this. Good. And now let's just begin with our this is not connected to anything. Here. I said I wouldn't do that, but I changed my mind. Okay, let's just fill this all up. And before we do that, let's remind ourselves that we do not have any water in this part. So let's just... This is horrible. Horrible, horrible. See? When you're in a hurry, everything... It's actually slower. So there's no point in hurrying. But I wanted to also do some beautification in this episode. And we only did expansion. So I feel like there's no real value, because expansion is easy, so I will just fill this part here and continue with some beautification tips, and I will continue the zoning, and I will let the city run and fill up with people for our next episode. So I will start with some trees. Usually I use large trees, and let's see here. For example, here we have all this ugliness, but we can still put some trees, and they won't look too. These are already destroyed. We will do this part of the park will be beautiful, and we will change this for a more nicer look. Now let's see here. These people are back to back, but they could use some trees. They could use some trees in their backyard. Yes. Okay, the same here. So tip 1 for beautification is that when you play vanilla, you can leave some space behind the houses like we did here. And here you can have some trees or even some paths to make it like a little, for example, you can imagine that these people go from house to house and to visit their friends and so on. And they created this kind of path, and along it we can put some trees. Of course, we can use some props also. We have some rocks, but we have some fences. There's no need for fence here. I don't like fenced communities. But we will go to park, and we have here props. Maybe these people here have like a little bench, and maybe go roundabout for the kids, and whatever you think is necessary. Maybe this kind of table for them to play something. Okay, so let's go on with the trees. Even when the properties are back to back, if you like in the first city, we wanted every square to be occupied in order to have a development. But this means that we have no room for trees. But if we try, we can find rooms. And of course, we can plant some trees at the main street, maybe with some variety, because we want the all this neighborhood to be a bit shielded from the incoming traffic. So this is highly circulated. It will be more a circulated area. So we will need some buffer from the sound to protect the more quiet neighborhood, and also to make the drivers drive slowly. Because if the street seems with no peril, even if there is a little street, the drivers will go faster, even if it has a limit, a speed limit, because it doesn't. They are confident that they can see the perils. That's why you should make streets determine drivers to drive slowly. So we're making sure that no one drives with like a crazy man in our streets. Okay, so that's it. So the thing that I wanted to mention in this episode was that the importance of paths. To draw them, we need to disable all the snap points. And this is too small, but we can do it like this and maybe like that. And now it's connected. And for people to go from one place to the other without the need for paths. We have a garbage collection problem. This will be the last thing we put. We'll put a recycling center, and we'll put it where to put it. We'll put it here. Yes, here. And let's just see how that works. And let's hope everybody gets his problem. Okay, so this is our city, a little bit more nicer. I will fill up this whole area with more citizens. So the next episode, I can show you how to properly develop an industry area. Thanks for following me, and see you later.